This is not gonna make me happy living in this home. I'm gonna go check out some trucks because this is what my car sounds like. I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. This really sucks. This is Simple Living with Biata. I'm building my dream home and homestead from scratch with very little experience, and some weeks that's very evident. But that's okay, it's all about the learning experience. Last week, I left you off doing way too many pot lights in here and really not liking it. Just kind of showing the lack of experience in this area and even just design and to know how many pot lights are needed. So I need to deal with this. This is not gonna make me happy living in this home, having too much like busyness on the cathedral ceiling. The point of the cathedral ceiling is for it to be a feature. The lights aren't supposed to distract from that feature. So I have a little plan. So I'm gonna keep the first two sets of lights on either side where they are. They're 33 inches off the wall. I just don't want them any further off the wall because I think it won't look very good. So we're gonna leave those. The rest of them are gonna be 60 inches apart. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want 3 pot light sections on either side in the living room and 3 pot light sections in the kitchen on either side. So right now there's 5. I need to lower that to 3. It's almost cutting it in half, but not quite. Because if I cut it in half, there would be like 3 over here and 2 over there, and it just wouldn't work. Now I just have to remark everything to 60 inches and get rid of everything that is wrong. I'm also trying this new thing with my new pants where I just like grab the tools that I need and not wear a tool belt, and I want to see how it helps my back. This is just going to be for jobs that I feel like I might not require a tool belt, especially when I'm running up and down scaffolding. Less bulk is better. It's better on my back. Something that Eddie taught me when he was here last week is how to properly remove one of these. And so I went out and got myself a really good pair of little snips here. And you have to get under the staples and pry them out without hurting the wire. Oh, that is so easy. Wow. It's just so easy. All you do is you grab the end and you apply it out. So originally there was a pot light here. I've taken it out. I need to move it over to here, which will be no problem. This guy will go across and up almost to where the other one was. I might not waste any wire on this one. If I just make my loops a little bit shorter, because I had a lot of extra wire here. Okay, I think we're on a roll. This, wow, that's long. We can go to the next set of lights. Oh my gosh, it's so much better. Like it is so much better. Oh, it's so less distracting. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. And it's such a huge savings on pot lights too. So these 3 are the living room and these 3 sets are the kitchen. On to the next side. Okay, that side with filming and all of that only took me an hour and a half. I'm hoping to cut it down to 45 minutes for this side. It shouldn't take me as long because I'm just gonna time lapse it. It's done. I was hoping for it to be 12 o'clock and I was hoping to take 45 minutes and it is now 12:40. So 40 minutes over schedule. That's hilarious. Time just flew. I could have sworn that was an hour. But it is officially done and looking great. Couldn't be happier. It looks a million times better. So after all of that, moving all the wire around, taking some down, this is what I have left. I have 3 extra long strands, 3 kind of shorter strands, and some cutoffs that probably won't get used on the house. But because there's solid copper in these wires, if I strip them, I can use the copper in my garden. Onto the bathroom, and what's great about running wire in this room is there's a runner board there for structural purpose for the trusses, but it's also great for wiring. And I have lots of leftover extra wire that I can use in here, which is why I wanted to deal with the pot lights in there first. That way I could reuse any wire where I needed to. Lights are done. Don't love this in the middle, not gonna lie. But we're gonna go with it for now, and maybe I'll end up moving the ducting back and like cutting it shorter. What do you think? Keep it in line? I find it awkward. Probably heavily overthinking this, but I do just think it's so important to design your home as you go and make sure it looks good with where everything's gonna be. Like, the lights don't necessarily line up with this wall either. One more option to think through would be to have these line up here with this wall instead of lining up in the exact center of the room, and then have a poly in the shower and have this in line with the pot light. Do we like that idea? And do I have the light for the shower on its own switch or turn it on with the rest of the pot lights? I don't know. But I think that's my way to solve this issue of like things lining up properly, is to move this over here and have a pot light in line with it. Try it out. Oh, I think I'm gonna like that. So much of this is seeing how it looks as it goes up, and it's really hard to tell what it's gonna look like until you see it. I think it works now. This vent and that pot light are in line. This vent is directly above the toilet. It's all in the details. I'm not fully done in the bathroom. I need to do the light over the mirror. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do here because there is a stud like right in the middle, and that's where the box would go. So I might have to change my mind on what I do here. I'm gonna look at some pictures online and try to figure out what I wanna do and come back to that. Next, I'm gonna do the hallway light. It's gonna be centered above this door here because this is gonna be an attic access, so it can't be centered within the whole hallway. It has to be centered within this door. We have errands to run and the bus is about to get here. So I best be going, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. I just got back from the chiropractor. Luckily, I had an appointment this morning because after I was done work yesterday, I don't know what happened, but like behind my shoulder, my back, behind my shoulder blade started seizing up, and I could not like take deep breaths. And oh man, the chiropractor was like, "What did you do?" I didn't really do anything. I don't know if it was just like repetition from using the hammer or a combination of stress. I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. This really sucks. I booked another appointment for like Tuesday next week. I was really hoping to be able to work today, and my chiropractor was like, "Can you at least lie down on a heat pad for like a bit?" Oh. So I was on the phone with Craig this morning. I was telling him that I'm in a lot of pain. He thinks I have a slipped rib. I called my chiropractor and he was like, "Yeah, that's actually pretty likely." I really thought that I could just like sit on the heat pad, stretch it out, and get back to work today. Normally getting into my chiropractor fixed things pretty quickly, and it did really, really help, but I am in so much pain. I've not moved from the couch. I think I'm gonna go try to stretch for a bit in the sun because I think that'll feel really nice, and maybe put some ice on it. My chiropractor is gonna get me in tomorrow if I'm still in a lot of pain. It's just is not fun, and I was hoping to be able to get a lot more work done. So pretty here. Good morning. So I last picked you up on Thursday. Friday, my chiropractor was able to fit me in again and do more work, and the end of like my rib kept slipping in and out of place. And so that's where the pain would like really hit, when it would slip in and out and cause me to not be able to breathe for a second. So I am feeling better. I feel like I can get some work done today, but the thing is I need a new vehicle. So my vehicle has been making this terrible noise in the engine, and I either need to do an engine repair or replace the engine or get a truck. And so this is something that I've been thinking about for a while, and it would just be so helpful for this build. So on Friday, I also looked at a truck. I test drove it, felt good. I'm gonna go and check out a different company's truck today. And I kind of have to decide today or tomorrow which truck I'm gonna go with, because the one company's deal ends tomorrow. So I gotta make my decision. This time I am test driving a Chevrolet. I came to test drive a GMC, but I like this so far. It looks nice. I'm gonna go for a rip. Hopefully this is gonna be the last time I need to bring wood in my SUV. I think I've made a decision. I think I wanna go with the Chev. I'm gonna mull it over tonight. I'm excited. I think I found the one. Good morning, you guys. This is the last trip I'm gonna take in my Honda CR-V. This has gotten me through a lot of work. Like, you have no clue how much I have used this like a work truck. After all of these years of hard work and determination, I'm buying a truck. I really never thought in my life that I would be buying a truck, first of all, and it be a brand new truck. I'm pretty proud of myself. Thank you guys for being here, because without you, this truly would not be happening right now. Okay, it is not clean, but it's cleaned out. So that is good. Someone's gonna need to detail this guy. Time to get a truck. Also a 5-year 0% financing. I'm pretty stoked. It's official, I own this truck. It's so spacious. I'm so excited. This feels like frivolous in my mind, but it's really not. It's a purchase that I've been thinking about for such a long time, and it's truly a purchase that I need. I am actually just so happy. I'm gonna go do a dump run. Normally I'm not excited for this, but I can fit so much in here now. Like, I hate doing dump runs, and this is just, oh my gosh, it's gonna make it so much easier. So I can't take everything in here to the dump that I'm going into today. I have to go to like a specialized landfill to get rid of a lot of the construction waste, but I'm gonna go to the dump. I'm gonna pack as much as I can, all the boxes that don't really look like they're construction waste, stuff like that. Time to organize. That would have taken like 2 trips full of stuff. There's so much that I just shoved in there. Oh, this is gonna make my life so much easier. So nice. My vehicle doesn't stink right now. This is just amazing. Well, that is the end of this week's video. I really wanted to get more done this week, but with my ribs slipping and then buying this truck, there was just really not a lot of building going on. So you're gonna have to tune in next week. Hopefully I can get the rest of the wiring done. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It's a huge help. And I just wanna say thank you to everyone who is here. I know that I've put in the hard work to edit these videos, to get the house up, to create the channel, but this wouldn't be possible without you watching, truly. So thank you so much. And with that, I will see you next week.